Hello, welcome to the Chance Fox Media podcast, where we discuss real stories, leadership, and businesses that are shaping our future. I'm your host, Chance Career. Let us get into real talks. Today, I think this past 2 weeks, we are talking about geopolitical a little bit. But today, we are shifting. We'll talk about ourselves here in Africa. Yeah, the main topic today, most is going to be spiritual. Yeah, if you are here in South Africa, not in South Africa, if you are here, you are staying here in Africa, you can't stay away from spiritual things, right? And at the matter of the fact, life is spiritual. Life is spiritual. So, because of this, I know most of us we don't know this, but we get problems out of this. You know, as the Bible said that my people perish because of lack of knowledge. It's true. Most of us we get into problems because we do not know some of the things, especially if we say life is spiritual. It's something that is very deep, and it's something that is most people they don't take it seriously. But if I can say that our life is programmed in a spiritual realm, everything for a human is programmed in a spiritual realm, and everyone knows that humans we are like a spirit. We are spirits, you know. We are spirits. So as we are spirit, most they can say, some of them they can say, "How am I spirit?" But they know that spirit. But since we are living in this world, we can't call ourselves like we are spirits, you know. Mostly, if we hear about spirit, are the people who are dead, you know, ancestors, and something else about the Holy Spirit and this Satanism thing, and this witch, yeah, including this witchcraft or witch doctors, something like that. So if you hear someone talking about the spirit, it's all connected to that. But they forget that even them who are speaking it, they are also spirit, you know. So I just wanted to come here to open up that everyone have to know that we are spirits. We are spirits. 90% of your human being is a spirit. And 90% of human activity that is being is affected is from spiritual. Is spiritual. Any activity that human does can be affected by spiritual, you know. And on this earth we have if someone is alive, you are not dead, because once you are dead, then everyone agrees that you are a spirit. But if you are not dead, they don't regard you as a spirit, but you are actually a spirit. You also perform as a spirit, right? But they don't regard you like that. So there's another name that we use here to call you as a spirit. We call you they say you are soul. That word you are soul is just an opposite of spirit, just running away from this word spirit, just to use it, you're a soul. So your soul is, it's like if you are speaking in a good way, you know. So they say God heal your soul, but he can also, God can heal your spirit if in another way. But because this word spirit, it applies to different kind of things, even darkness and light. So the simplest way they just use soul. You know, everyone knows that once you are sitting like the way I'm sitting right now, I know I have someone who's, I feel like you are true here. I feel it. Feel someone who's inside, the one who is thinking and the one who's making me to speak. That is inner me, and that is a spirit. If you close your eyes like this, If you close your eyes like this, you can find like I can even if I can ask you right now that close your eyes, go outside. You see, you start going outside. So who's going outside if not you? That's your spirit that is going there. The one who's listening to you inside, that is the spirit. You see. So human is made out of spirit, and this is the body. And this is the reason, if I can make a joke, if I can make a joke, let's say you are a little bit big, or if you are a little bit thin or small, just like me, people they'll be thinking like, hey, look this guy. He's big, but what he's doing, hey, 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 hi. He's doing small, small things. But if you see him, he's a very big guy. Do you understand? But if you just look at his body, it's like a big guy, but what's doing? I. Hey, this thing, you know, on this, it gives you the full information and full explanation that, as human, we are really spirit. You can have a very big body, but as long as your spirit is small, you have a small, your inner your self-esteem, they say, your self-esteem is low. Your attitude will change. As I said before, that every activity that human does is affected by the spirit. You see, is affected by the spirit. If your spirit is eager, it will show, it will manifest by your body. So like me, I have a small body. But if you see me like, hey, so this guy does all these things. But he look very small. So it means my inner me, I'm very big. It's only that the body that I am in is small. But I'm not small. But the body that I am in is small. So this is the difference. This is the difference. So every human inside are very, very big. Very big. If you are small, we can see that if you are big, but your attitude will show that this guy is small within you. This is detected by the spirit. You see? So, the body, this is just a body. That's why the Bible is saying that this body that you are, you will come out of this body. You have to agree. You understand. If you really meditate, you know how to feel yourself. You focus on yourself. You understand it. You understand it very well. You will really understand it, that this body is just here to keep me live on this earth. But this body is different. I'll give you an example. One day I was riding a bike. I was riding a bike. I was behind. We are on the queue on the road, and I was behind this taxi driver's minibus taxi driver. We were all in speed, while we were driving, while I was riding a bike. These taxi drivers, they just drive anyhow. Without knowing, we keep the momentum of that speed going because I'm behind someone and I'm riding a bike. I can't manage to see what is happening in front. I'm just following the trail of the one who is in front of me. But while I was riding, by suddenly, that taxi in front of me, it just swerve without indicating that they're going this direction. Just swerve and go to another lane. You know what happened? In front there was a standing car. It was standing on the road. Remember, I'm on speed. And this guy in front of me, he just swerved it without even giving me any indication that something is wrong. Like just to hold the brakes, it shows that this person is stopping. But the person, this taxi driver, he didn't do that. He just swerved. So I caught myself by panic just to see at a short distance there's a standing car there, and the other cars are coming. And on this lane that I have to swerve, there are also a queue of cars. That if I swerve this direction, anyhow, these cars behind me, they might hit me. You know, this was not easy. But because I was in speed, but not that speed that I cannot control. That speed that I was traveling, I was able to control it. So while this guy is swerve, it was me now. You know, I had to react very quickly and to swerve it. Otherwise, I will hit that car, and that will be the end of me. You know, that will be the end of me. You see. So while I'm before the moment I just get the reaction of seeing that standing car very close to me. This was the time I observed and I realized that as human we are really two. Us, we are really, there's a spirit in us. I'm not just me. There's someone in me. That's my soul. If I can use that. That's my soul. And this body, I'm just in it. Because the moment I was facing that standing car, I see my spirit coming out. I see myself like going out. I see myself going out. And this is, I can also say this. This is the reason why they say, if someone dies, they say, yeah, go and rest. You know, they say, go and rest. That point I can say is a very good point, that one. It's a good point. Because while, as I said, while I was approaching that car, nearly to hit behind that car, and while my spirit was going out, while it was going out, that emotion, that panic was also easing, like it was cooling down, it was coming down, like no longer feeling panicking, or yeah, like even still no panic, like going down. That speed is going up. While the speed is going out of me, that panicking is going down. It's like I was feeling at ease, like I'm resting. Do you understand? Like I'm resting. The moment I managed to swerve it completely and without hitting it, I see the speed return back. You know, it returned back. Then I start feeling panicking, like my heart is pumping, like I was near to die. But while I was approaching like to hit it, I was not feeling that. I was feeling like relaxing, resting. That was a proof for me that, oh, so here I was dying here. I was dying. If I was hitting this car, if I was going to hit this car, that was the end of me. You know, that was the end of me, because my spirit was already going out. And all that hit that I could hit that car, I could not even feel, I would not even feel it. You see, since that time, I don't need someone to convince me that as human we are two. I don't need someone to convince me that this body is just a body. I don't want. I experience it myself. I was between death and and life. You see? So I experienced that. I was between. You see, this was just for you guys to know that life is really, it's really spiritual. It's 100% spiritual. You see? You might say, why I'm speaking all this? Why I'm talking about spiritual today? As I said, your life is affected by spirits. Everything that you do in your life is affected by the spirit. And most of us people, we don't know. We really don't know. We just leave it. Yeah. And because of this is the reason why people, or why witchcraft, or this satanism, they take advantage of us. Or why is it which people, they affect us, they destroy our destiny. Because they know something that us we don't know. And this thing for life is too deep. Life is really spiritual. It's very deep. You will find that life, as I said, your life is connected to anything that is on you. Anything that is connected to you. Whether your finger, whether your fingernails. Okay, in short, anything that carries your DNA. Anything that carries your DNA can affect your life spiritually. Spiritually, it can affect your life, and your life can be a miserable. Can be miserable. Your life can be miserable. Anything that carries your DNA, because your DNA is something. Your DNA is something that carries your program, how you have been programmed. So any part of your body is on one DNA. So if they took any part of you that carries your DNA, it's like they carry the whole of your life. This is the reason why these witch doctors, they ask those people who go to them to get help, I don't know, or those people who want to witch others, they go to witch doctors, and those witch doctors, they ask part of you, whether it's your face, anything, whether it's your photo, whether anything of you, they ask so as they can use it to change, to destroy you, Here in Africa, everyone knows. Most people, they have their mindset. Here in Africa, if you get rich, you are not normal. Maybe you went to a witch doctor, you are using muti, they say you are using juju for you to become rich. Yeah, mostly it's happening here in Africa. It's true. It's really true. And those people who are doing this, right now I can start not to start blaming them. People who are doing this, they're one of those people who realize that this life is spiritual. So because this life is spiritual, anything that I can do spiritually, it can affect me physically. Those are the people that they just go to a witch doctor or to a prophet just to help them, to pray for them, or to be given some power that can make their things go smoothly without problems. Those are the people that they realize that this life is spiritual. And it's very, very important for you to realize that anything that you are doing in this life is spiritual. So you have to go to a prophet to bless you, to pray for you, to pray for whatever you are doing, to declare for you. It means that thing is settled. But if you say that, I can do it, I'll work like this by myself, or I can pray by myself. Yeah, you can pray. You can pray it, but it's going to be much better if you go to a prophet. Because prophet carries more power than you. Because of that, and prophet understand better the spiritual realm than you. So if you go to a prophet, he knows how he can deal with that problem that you have. I prefer you to go to a prophet, not to a witch doctor. But if you know you are very far from a prophet, I urge you go to these witch doctors. Why I'm saying this, I'm not encouraging you to go and kill someone. No, I'm just encouraging you, if you want to set your stuff things properly, just go there that, I need my things to go in this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. A witch doctor will help you if you don't want to go to a prophet, because other people, they say, me, I don't believe in prophets. But their prophet is the best method, number one. Now we are going to God, we are approaching to God, toward Jesus Christ. So, for me, saying this for you to go to a witch doctor, I don't encourage you to go to a witch doctor, but I'm just trying that it's better that you realize that this life is spiritual. The moment you realize that this life is spiritual, then it's up to you to go to a prophet or to go to a witch doctor. It's up to you. If you choose that, if me, I go to a witch doctor, my things will go properly, will go the way I want. Who am I to stop you? After all, you have a freedom of choice. You see? But you just need to realize that this life is spiritual. Very, very important. Realize this. This life is spiritual. Right? Then we go to the second piece of people, yeah. These people, they also realize that this life is spiritual. Since they realize that this life is spiritual, and they realize as well that most people, they don't know that this life is spiritual. Right? Because of that, they start affecting other people. Those one who doesn't know, they start affecting them. They know that this life is spiritual, and they don't have a good destination. Because they know that I don't have a good destination, a proper destination. But this life is spiritual. If this life is spiritual and I don't have a proper destination, it means I can sort things in a spiritual realm and it will change my destination, my physical destination. Since they realize that, most of them who have this kind of mindset, most of them, they go to a witch doctor. They don't go to a prophet, they go to a witch doctor. Because the way they want it, prophet will not allow them. Because most of them, they go and steal other people's destination. And some of them, they go and kill someone just to get their destination. And this kind of people, these are the people that are not good ones. And these are most of them that are here. Most of them are the people that we are seeing. And that the people that are making the spiritual thing to be bad. These are the, like this, yeah. That's the one not making people realize that the life is spiritual. Because the moment you realize that this life is spiritual, you will not deny to go to a prophet. You will not. You know? But even if you realize that this life is spiritual, you look those people that, if I go to a prophet or if I go to a witch doctor to fix my things in spirit, they will say like I'm a witch. You know? They will say like I'm a witch. I want to witch them. Because of this kind of people who are stealing other people's destination. And how does these people does? How does they steal other people's destination? These are the people who go to a witch doctor because they cannot go to a prophet and witch you. They go to a witch doctor. You know? And destroy you. Some they just destroy. Let's say you have a very good destination. They just destroy in the spiritual. That you know, because you are aware. Your destiny way is in a spirit realm. Alright? Is in the spirit realm. That's your destiny, is there. That's your root is there. Your route is there. Your way is there. So they destroy it, your root in the spirit realm. So the path that you are supposed to take it, you find that that is not a proper path. You start struggling on that path. So while you are struggling, it's for you now. You can get discouraged not to continue or to keep trying with those struggle. But as we are human, we give up once we are struggling. Because it's a fight that you don't see. Those people, that is one of their group. The second group, they just go there to start using you. You know, they start using you. If they disturb you, their things start going properly. You see? Their things start going properly as long as they disturbed you. Their things start going properly. That's why you see many cases here. That someone he get mad, they wished him. Like him, that one is like they steal his destination. You know? Everything that he was supposed to do, they distracted his mind. You know, they damage his mind, destroy his mind. They didn't just destroy it, they just take the whole of his wisdom, his power, his mind, everything in mind. What he was thinking is his life. They take it, and that guy ran mad. Not because he ran mad like he wanted or what something else. No. His brain that he was using, they take it. So now he's like someone, it's like a boat without a sailor. It can go anywhere where the waves are taking it. So because he was having a good destination, that good destination, they remove it, and the person who remove it is the one who is going to be using his destination. So where that person was supposed to reach, to be, the person who take his destination is the one that's going to reach there. You see? So the more this guy he keep on destroying others, this is the more he will keep on growing. You see? Others, they have to kill you. This is the things of spiritual realm. This is what they're doing. You know? These are the things that these guys, these witch people are doing. And how do they get you? You might wonder, how can they get you? That, me, I'm far, we don't meet, there's no eye, what? But how did they get you? They get you. They catch you. As I said, anything that carries your DNA, they can use that. They can use that. It's very, very important for you to know this. It's very, very important. This is a daily thing that is happening daily. And if you don't know this, you are doomed. You are doomed. You are really doomed. So you have to take it very, very seriously. If you are not doing it before you, that's why you have to pray. You have to pray. You have to read the Bible every day. These things are in the Bible. If you read it, you understand that this life is really spiritual. It's 100% spiritual. And anything happens is a spiritual, it affects you physically. If I can give you an example, the time the devil meets Jesus Christ on that mountain, that can you throw yourself from here? Did you see devil physically there? It was like just a snake, right? And Jesus was just hearing voice. You see, spiritual. Everything is in that Bible. You have to read the Bible. So, as I said, they can take anything that carries your DNA. They can take it. You see this t-shirt that I'm wearing it. After I wear this t-shirt, it carries my DNA. You might ask, how? I'm sweating, and those sweat carries my DNA. So they can take this shirt to affect me, to affect my future, to affect my destiny, to destroy me. They can use my own t-shirts. They can use my hair, anything. Some they can use even your image to destroy you. You see? But these things, they are mostly effective if one of your family member is the one doing that. Or if one of your family members sell you out. If one of your family members sell you out, effective. It will work effectively. That's why, like me, I can't wish Donald Trump. I can't. He's not even part of my member, that one. He's not even part of my family member. He's not even my bloodline. You know? But witches, those witch doctors, they know that even someone that doesn't belong to their family line, they know how they can witch them. But if you want to affect someone, you can't just take someone away. There's a need of connection. A connection is needed there. A connection is needed. And this connection can come in every corner, in every way. If you have your boyfriend can affect you. If you want to destroy you, he can destroy you because you guys are already connected. If you have your girlfriend has the power to destroy you because you are connected. Because you people, this thing for boyfriend and girlfriend, you think it's something simple. It's not something simple. This is the reason they say don't just sleep with anyone. They say don't just sleep with anyone. It will affect your life. Some they deny, no, how, it's impossible. Oh. The moment you sleep with someone, you make a bond with that person. You become connected in the spirit. Because whatever you are doing there, you are making things that create life. So for life to be there, it means it needs a bond, a connection from a woman and a man. So once you sleep together, you make a bond connection like this. Whether it's your boyfriend or whether it's not your boyfriend, whether it's not your girlfriend. But as long as you have sex together, you get connected. if the time you were having sex, if one of you was having bad heart, if you collect anything that belongs to you, he can use that to destroy you. Even the fluid that come out while we are doing that sex, that fluid that come out, they can use that fluid to destroy you. That's a bond, that's a connection. They don't need too much connection. That's a connection. So you have to be very, very careful. Don't just sleep with anyone anyhow. That's why if you are sleeping with someone, you need to trust that person. You don't just sleep with anyone. You sleep with spirits, evil spirits, and your life will be affected. You say, hey, since I slept with that person, hey, my life has been not good. They set a trap for you and you fall on it. Now you are experiencing the consequences. Because you didn't know that life is spiritual. Life is spiritual. Some they can come as a friend. You just someone from nowhere. You say you become you are trust, you are buddies, you become friends. And this is the reason you have to choose your friend wisely. You can see that this guy is not right. This one. This guy is my friend, but the way he gossip me, he talk bad about me everywhere. But he said he's your friend. And why you feel pain? This is the question that you have to ask. That I know this person. I know this person. We are friends. But once he did something bad to me, I feel pain. I feel pain. You have to ask yourself, why are you feeling pain? Why? The answer is that you don't know that you are connected. That friendship that you accepted, you are linked, you are chained like this, you are linked. This is the reason if this guy is doing something bad for you, you feel pain. Because it's someone that you are connected. You are trusting each other. So if he did something bad, you obviously feel pain. And that connection, if one of you guys realize about this life is spiritual, and if you want to use bad intention, he can use it to destroy you. Just for friendship, you don't sleep with each other whatsoever. Just friendship. Your friend can destroy you. You see? Friends. So the moment you realize that you have fake friends, don't tolerate their nonsense. You have to start canceling it from inside you. Start cutting it off. Cutting it off. Cut them off. Yeah, pray, talk to them, whatsoever, but don't make that link. Don't make that link. Because if you make that link, he can do anything and these things will be effective. It will affect you. But if you are just friend, like, hey, we meet here and go, there's nothing they can do. People are evil. People are evil. And the devil knows that. He always uses that. He always uses friends. Because if you are not friends, there's nothing that can work. He uses relatives. If one of your family members is there, as long as you accept it, the whole family get affected. You see? It's your girlfriend, same thing. You see? And I wonder as other people, because they don't know, they start sharing clothes. Me, I don't share clothes with anybody. No one. The moment you realize that this life is spiritual, So this is the reason. You see, they say, this is how they steal other people's destination. They can use anything. They can use anything. You might wonder why. Why am I saying all this? I was the victim. I was a victim. One of my siblings, family member, their father, one of their father, young fathers, their father, their young brothers, his young brothers, he wished our family. He wished our family. Because he wanted to have money, he wished our family. We don't know how he did it because we were young. We didn't know about this spiritual thing. So he had that whole chance. Like here in Africa, most families we live together. We live, all of us, we live together. So if he went to a witch doctor, like his things, he have to go to get money. What they told him what to do there. So he did what he was taught, and he was given what he was supposed to get from what he was being taught. So maybe they told him to get our family. He trap our DNA. From my mother's family, we are like 6. He trap anything that belongs to us that has our DNA or our mother's DNA. Because our mother get married to that family, it means they are connected and they are children. There's children anymore. So it means anything they can do there, they can do to her. They can do to her, it will work. So I think they take her DNA and trap us, all of us, including her, together with us, her children, us. That all of these children, they have to die. And how? Slowly, you one by one. We are 6, as I said, we are 6. Do you understand? They went to a witch doctor. They trap us. Because we don't know about this spiritual realm thing. We don't know that life is spirit. We didn't know. Now I know. So we didn't know. Even my mother, yeah, is someone who prays, but to be honest, he doesn't know that this life is spiritual. We know that this life is spiritual, but not like on that deep extent. So they trap us. My young brother, this one, was the first one to get affected. He was the first one. He starts suffering with like this. Is it epilepsy? This one for, yeah. He starts suffering from that one. He suffered from this for 5 years. Complete pure 5 years. Because of what they did. Do you understand? Because of what they did. After 5 years, then we try now. We knew that it's not normal. Someone just wished. Because we were going everywhere. Hospital, nothing is working. We go to this witch doctor, they say this one is a witch. And it's not only him, the whole family of you. We tried all these means. After 5 years, he started getting better. Then he continued with his high school. After high school, they still following him because that thing they're still working. We were just trying to protect ourselves, but we didn't know there are things it was very powerful. You see, it was very, very powerful. Until he passed away. He passed away last year. Last year, 11 July 2025 is when he passed away. After too much struggle, and it was not easy. They also, they catch him again after we made all this medication, like he was getting healed, because he was getting better, getting healed. He even stopped epilepsy. He was no longer falling. It's when he started going to high school, and they were not happy with that. You know what they did? Because they had full access, they had to affect him again. They have to give him. You see, this food that these people are giving you people. Someone take this food. They affect him again. They dilute them. This charm that we give to him so that he mustn't get sick, they give him and dilute it via food. Until he passed away. And his death, it was not his. He passed away. So he passed away, right? That thing is a chain mode. As I said, we were 6, now we remain 5. So they want all of us, 5 of us, to die. Myself, I'm the firstborn. He is the second one. He was the second one. So that thing, their charm was also looking for another one to kill. And it catches my young brother. It catches my young brother, the other one. Not this one is dead already, the other one. Because now they want it. Since he's dead, he's suffering total like 9 years. He was suffering for 9 years. Now since he's dead last year, so they want like, since he's dead, then every year someone have to die in our family until we are finished. It's when their charm will be fully operational. So this year they wanted someone to die again. And my young brother, the other one, he already started getting sick. Not abnormal sickness. Something that you people, you will not believe it. He started with an eye. You know those like those something like pimples. Those ones that just come on your eye like this. It started like that. You know that thing, it doesn't even take time. Maybe 1 week or 2 weeks is finished. Not even 1 week. 1 week is enough. Or 5 days. Let me say 1 week. It's finished to 2 weeks. But that it continues for 2 months. Still going. You put any medication, it doesn't heal. But it affects the whole year. Do you understand? Life is spiritual. Life is spiritual. It has to happen like that. Now we have to take to another step now. Because we are affected. Otherwise, all of us we are going to die. We have to stop it. And those witch doctors, for them to go and remove, they say we can't manage. That's why you have to pay a lot of money. And you can see the money that you are getting and the money that they want, you feel and you can't manage. Otherwise, you have to start staying in the street. You know? But the good news is that we managed to remove it. This is the only thing I can say. We managed to remove it. No one will die. No one. No one will die. And this young brother of mine is healed now. Because we realize this thing is life is spiritual, and they affected, they destroyed us in the spiritual, they affected us in the spiritual. So to solve that problem, you have to go to the spiritual as well. If they use a witch doctor, if you are very far from prophets, go to a witch doctor as well to destroy that. If you don't go, you will die. You will surely die. You will surely die. One day, I'll have time. I'll post all these photos. You will see. I will show you all these photos. You realize that what I'm saying is true. Life is spiritual. I was the victim of it. So because we get out of this. We were struggling. We were struggling. I can assure you. Even this young brother of mine, we have been struggling with him. My mother have been struggling with him. This thing you say family, family, sometimes family doesn't help. We have been struggling. We have been struggling. Undermined. We look like we are stupid. Because someone is still our destiny. He wanted to use us. He wanted to use all of our destiny on himself. But unfortunately, he took a long family. It was better for him at first, but it has turned badly because God was on our side. You see, it was God, Jesus Christ. You people, you have to read the Bible. You have to read the Bible. There's something that is happening, you will not understand it. You will only understand it once you read the Bible. It's when you believe that, yeah. You say, me, I don't believe in this thing for spiritual. I'm just wasting my time here. You are doomed. Someone like you have to read the Bible. You have to read the Bible. Once you are reading a Bible, you will realize it. You will realize it. And as you grow, as your responsibility grow, you understand it. Once you have a child, once you have your own family, you will see the temptation. Someone, let's say someone which your kids, or one of your family member which your kids. If you are not careful, it means that guy is trying to cut off your offsprings. He don't want you to have offsprings. He don't want you to have descendants. So if you say that, so if someone which my child, then what? Everyone will die. Okay, everyone will die. According to you, thank you. But some of us, we want to have our descendants. Those people, they have to work in the kingdom of God. They have to do the word of God. Spread the word of Jesus Christ. So we cannot allow someone to destroy us or to destroy our family or kill my child. If someone try to kill my child, you're not gonna go. You will not go without revenge. You will not even manage it. Otherwise, the whole of your family will die. I'm speaking this with reality. Because that pain, I already felt it. I felt that pain. And I don't take it lightly. To be honest, I don't take it lightly. I don't take it right. This life is spiritual. This life is spiritual. You people, you have to pray. You have to know anything that you speak, it creates. 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 Whether you speak bad things to yourself, that thing will keep on happening to you. Remember this. Any human is responsible for his life. Any words that you speak on your mouth, that's the way that are programming your life. If you speak negatively, you like to speak negative, you are programming your life to be miserable. If you speak positively, you are programming your life to be successful, no problems. Wait. The programming your life. Anything you speak to your child, you are programming that child's future. If someone speak bad things to you, don't just say, he was joking. Even if he's joking, he doesn't need to speak something bad. We don't joke in a bad way. If you say, he was just joking, but that way that he speak, it is still on you, on the spirit, in the spirit realm. It's still working. If he was speaking on you, it's still working on you. You have to know God created this world using words, and God said direct. Words. We create everything with words. And most people, they don't know. They are very, very dumb on this. And the devil takes advantage of that. Can't you see? They might even ask you. Why they ask you? They ask you. You say yes. They feel good. They ask you. You say no. Why? You see them. They're getting upset. Can't you ask yourself why they're getting upset? If you think it's just a word, why they get upset? If you say, no, I don't want this, it means you close that access. There's no access. They can't access it. That's why they get upset. Because they need your permission. So they can come in a tricky way, to blind you. Then you accept, yeah. Then you call your problems at your door. Ash. Yeah, guys, as I said here, we talk little stories, leadership, little stories, things that are shaping our future. This is part of it. All right? Yeah, so this is the message that I wanted us to discuss today. I hope you learned something. From now on, you know that life is spiritual. If you do business, make sure you go to a prophet. If your prophet is very far, you are just starting your business, call a pastor to pray for your business. Because the moment you are starting your business, there's people there, they'll be speaking a lot of bad words towards your business. So you have to crush it. A prayer needs to be there. Once you pray, it's like you are banking. You are saving. You know, if you are saving money, you are saving it. You say, I have this hope. I'm saving this money for December. I'll be throwing any coin on this. Right? A prayer is just like that. You pray, it's like you are saving. You are throwing some coin. A prayer is like that. You are banking it. The moment you need it, it will work. Like for prayer, anytime where it is needed, it works. Anytime where it's needed, it works. Automatically. Right? Just like this money you are keeping on your bow. Right? You are keeping it for December. You are putting small. Then December, bam, you say, hey, let me take my money. You find, hey, it's a lot of money. Hey, you become happy. A prayer is just like that. Pray. This service is too spiritual. Thank you so much for watching Chancellor Fox Media podcast. Please subscribe, comment, and share, and stay connected. More conversation like this one coming soon. Cheers.